Hello, hello. I am Cherise Holder, your home and life design strategist, owner of Transformations Home and Life, and author of Interior Joy. Welcome to this video on furniture arrangement. Enjoy. Welcome to furniture arrangement. Now, I want to share the many different ways that you can arrange your furniture. There are several options depending on the shape of your room and also where is the focal point in the room. Now, take a look at this space. This space is showing you an arrangement that's pretty common and is allowing the furniture to create this cozy, welcoming zone, if you will. Now, what I try to share with many clients is when you're looking at your space, it's important to determine whether or not you can create one zone, maybe two seating zones, and maybe even three seating zones. So, of course, this particular room is showing you one specific seating zone, and you have your anchor piece, your sofa, which grounds the space. And then we have the accent chairs. Now, these chairs are placed opposite of your main seating piece, which is the sofa. Whether you have a small home or a large home, I find that all of my clients still want to create cozy conversation seating arrangements. And that's going to be the goal no matter what size space you have. But particularly for small spaces, we want to highlight that you don't want to place all of your furniture against the wall, leaving an empty space in the center. You do want to arrange your center as much as possible, arrange your room as much as possible in the center of the space. This is another great example of the accent chairs being placed opposite the sofa. So again, this is the furniture arrangement that is conducive to creating those intimate, cozy conversation areas. There is a lot of symmetry used in this space as well, where you can see the built-in niches where we have the bookshelves, and they repeat on both sides of the space, creating that nice symmetry, in addition to the plants being placed on both sides. Now let's take a look at this space. Instead of having seating where the accent chairs are opposite the main seating area, this is a small area. And so the use of sectionals, I love sectionals for small spaces. It is the best way to maximize seating in your room. So here you see the sectional sofa, and it allows you to maximize the seating space. So the pros to having a sectional sofa is you get more seating because you don't lose the corner here, as you can see here. But the cons to having a sectional sofa is a little less flexible when it comes to being able to rearrange your furniture if you choose to do so. Now, here again is another sectional look, but it's actually a sofa with a chaise on the end. So the chaise serves as the return to the sofa. So with a sectional, of course, it would just have a corner piece and then continue here. Here we see literally, it's pretty much almost like a sofa with a chaise, although this is considered two pieces. It reads more as a sofa with a chaise on the end. So this is giving you an L-shaped design in this particular space. Again, the living room zone is pretty small, and it's defined by the actual sofa. So when you're looking to create a furniture arrangement for your space, think in terms of zones, and also use the furniture as natural dividers to define the spaces that you're trying to create. So clearly this space is for TV viewing. This is the living room space, and it is utilizing sort of an L-shaped furniture arrangement, literally by using one piece, and it doesn't have any other pieces in the space. But the fact that you have this return, the return piece is sort of serving as a secondary piece, again, allowing for face-to-face conversation and that very comfortable conversation zone. Now here we have, again, a pretty small seating area, but it's utilizing three key pieces. So you have your standard piece of your largest piece, which is the sofa. Then it does have a chair and then a bench. So this is creating what we call sort of a U-shaped seating area. This is great for conversation. That's the main thing. You don't want to sit too far. You don't want your seating too far from each other so that it's uncomfortable to have a conversation. So this is great. And that is creating, again, that U-shaped seating arrangement for this particular space. Perfect, perfect for lots of seating and great conversation, comfortable conversation. Now here's another room where we have, again, our sofa, and then they're using here a chair and a couple of poofs or poof ottomans, if you will, creating the similar U-shaped seating arrangement. This is great because it's utilizing not only the opposite seating arrangement opposite the main piece, which is the sofa, but it's also creating seating adjacent to the sofa. So again, creating that U-shaped conversation seating. Now here's another idea where you don't exactly have seating totally opposite the sofa or adjacent to the sofa. This is sort of angled towards the sofa. I always share with clients that it's important to float, what I call floating, at least one piece of furniture in the center of the room or near, adjacent, or opposite the main seating piece, which in most cases is a sofa. Now, sometimes you may not have a sofa, depending on your space. You may have a chaise, you may have two chairs, all depending upon the size of your space, how you're going to use the space. That, of course, will determine the furniture that you're going to use in the space. So here we have the sofa and the chair angled towards the sofa here. Similar situation here. We have the chair, we have the sofa with an accent chair angled near the sofa. It's not exactly 90 degrees. It's not opposite, but it is angled. Now, angling your furniture is a great way to sort of soften a room that's very square with a lot of square lines and corners. So angling your sofa is a great idea to sort of change the direction of the room, if you will, and sort of soften the corners of a square shaped space. Now here you also see this nice little poof ottoman, which can be used for a footrest, or it can be used as additional seating. So for small spaces, your furniture arrangement, I think it's very important to use multifunctional furniture, lightweight furniture that can be moved around for additional seating. Think in terms of multiple pieces with multiple functions. Now here we have a seating arrangement that is very symmetrical, pretty formal. And so we have a repeat of the sofa directly across. So you have two sofas directly facing each other. And then we have two chairs here, again, creating that U zone. So you have the ability to face each other and have a conversation. Lots of symmetry in this space where things are pretty much mirroring each other. So whatever is on the left, you'll see on the right, and the same with the sofa. Whatever is on the left is on the right, and then it's repeated here with the accent chairs and the chairs are getting the best view to the television. So this space may not be arranged for TV viewing, a lot of TV viewing. The purpose of this space may just be mainly for conversation. What a novel concept. What a wonderful concept. Conversation versus just TV viewing. So there you have it. Various ways to arrange the furniture in your room. Whether it's a small space or a large space, you can have multiple ways to arrange your furniture. Again, I'm Cherise Holder, your home and life design strategist, helping you to truly live and actually achieve all that God has designed you to be. Have a wonderful day and try these different furniture arrangements in your space.